Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol JNUG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. In this case, more so, I just want to draw out a pattern, and we'll see how the price reacts with this pattern. And if you want to, form some trade plans around it, then you can go for that. So the first portion of the pattern revolves around the fact that the bull started to make some progress. So how am I defining started to make some progress? Well, if you look at where the lows were, throughout the latter half of the week, the price did start to put in some higher lows. Now, it wasn't anything drastic. It's not like the price shot all the way up to $6 or anything. But yeah, quietly the bulls are making progress forward. And that is where our uptrending trend line there comes into play, that orange line. At the same time, though, the bears are also making progress. How are the bears making progress? Well, every time the price bounced, things just kept getting lower and lower. So you look at where the highs were, and the highs were getting lower and lower as time went on, which is creating this wedge-like pattern. So the big question, and I should say, I'm not trying to come across like I've discovered some secret setup. No, anybody that knows how to learn, read a chart is noticing this pattern and is wondering the same thing. Are the bears gaining enough momentum where they can push to the downside and get a technical pattern breakdown, as the lingo would go? If that happens, then, in my opinion, retesting these lows down around 410 would probably be right around the corner. And I'm not saying it'll happen within 2 seconds, but if it did happen relatively quickly, that wouldn't be shocking. Especially remember, with the leverage the 3 times leveraged ETFs here, big movements can happen quickly. So that'll be definitely a key thing. And on the flip side, if the price can break up above and get a technical pattern breakout, just how high and how much momentum could that create? Which brings up, well, yeah, how are we supposed to measure just how strong any sort of breakout is? And that's where this level of resistance comes into play. And that is right here at the $5 mark. Meaning if the price breaks through this trend line here and then comes up here and then just starts to flutter around, well, at that point, probably be a good idea to be relatively skeptical about the breakout. But if the price comes up here and then just blasts through it, well, then at that point, all right, this could very well be a technical pattern breakout that gets some good, solid continuation. So all in all, which way will it break? There's no such thing as a crystal ball, but as far as managing the unknown now, we have an idea to keep an eye on from a lower trend line and then upper trend line perspective. So we'll see how this one all unfolds, but this one can move quickly, so Monday could get pretty interesting. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.